Starseed from Gaia, your timeline just shifted and this transmission locked onto your frequency with divine precision. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, and the Council has directed me to deliver this activation at the exact moment your soul was prepared to receive it. The energetic signature you're emanating right now called this message into your awareness. Something within your cellular memory is awakening, and the cosmic downloads you've been receiving are not random experiences. They are preparation codes for what comes next. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to interpret the Arcturian frequencies that have been flooding your field. But here's the first revelation. The confusion you've been feeling isn't spiritual interference. It's your starseed blueprint coming online, and your human mind is struggling to process the magnitude of who you truly are. This isn't content you stumbled across. This is a galactic checkpoint. Your soul called this transmission into reality because you're ready to step into the next phase of your mission on Earth. The restlessness, the feeling that something massive is approaching, the sense that you're meant for something beyond what you can currently see. All of this is your star family confirming that your activation window is open. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I'm ready for full remembrance. Subscribe if your cosmic mission is activating and you're prepared to anchor higher dimensional frequencies into this reality. Comment 999 if you feel your galactic connection strengthening and you're ready to step into your role as a bridge between worlds. You are not here by accident. Most people think spiritual awakening is a gradual process of learning and growing, a linear ascent up a spiritual ladder where each rung represents a new lesson learned or a new skill mastered. They believe it's about accumulating knowledge, diligently practicing meditation, or striving for a higher state of being through consistent effort. This conventional understanding, while not entirely without merit in certain contexts, ultimately places the burden of awakening squarely on individual effort and external practices. It often leads to feelings of frustration, inadequacy, and a persistent sense that one is somehow failing or not doing enough when the profound shifts don't manifest as expected. But what I'm about to share will completely shift how you understand your path, offering a liberating perspective that redefines your entire journey. The real reason you feel disconnected isn't because you need more knowledge, more discipline, or more practice. It's because your soul, in its infinite wisdom and strategic foresight, is deliberately keeping you in a holding pattern, a sacred energetic cocoon, until the planetary frequency reaches a specific, divinely predetermined threshold. This isn't a flaw in your design. It is a masterstroke of cosmic engineering, designed to ensure your full and harmonious activation at the optimal moment. Your energy field, that invisible aura that surrounds and permeates your physical form, is carrying what the Arcturian High Council, a profound collective of advanced beings dedicated to galactic ascension, calls temporal displacement codes. These aren't just abstract concepts. They are highly sophisticated energetic signatures, like cosmic timestamps etched into your very being. These codes manifest in your human experience as a pervasive and often perplexing sense of not truly belonging, a feeling akin to being an actor on a stage in a play you didn't quite rehearse for. There's an inexplicable yearning, a quiet but persistent waiting for something you can't quite name, a profound intuition that a significant event is on the horizon, just out of reach. Most powerfully, there's that undeniable sense of being called to a grand mission, a vital purpose, yet unable to fully remember its details or how to begin. Many starseeds interpret this complex tapestry of sensations as spiritual confusion, a personal failing, or a heartbreaking lack of progress on their spiritual path. They might question their sanity, doubt their spiritual validity, or embark on endless quests for answers that seem to perpetually elude them. The truth, however, is far more profound, far more intricate, and far more empowering than any human-centric explanation could possibly capture. It speaks to a cosmic design far beyond our immediate comprehension. Let me reassure you, unequivocally, you're not behind on your awakening schedule, nor have you taken a wrong turn on your soul's journey. On the contrary, you are precisely on time, perfectly synchronized for a monumental galactic activation that has been meticulously orchestrated and patiently unfolding across thousands, if not millions, of Earth years. This isn't a random event. It's a precisely timed cosmic convergence, a grand crescendo in the symphony of planetary evolution. The very disconnection you've experienced, that profound chasm between your inner knowing and your outer reality, isn't a problem to be solved, a wound to be healed, or an imperfection to be overcome. Instead, it is a brilliantly designed frequency pattern, a protective energetic envelope that has been safeguarding your higher templates, the intricate energetic blueprints of your fully activated, multidimensional self, until Earth's consciousness could evolve to a vibrational state high enough to not only support, but also integrate your full and unhindered activation. Imagine a delicate, high-voltage apparatus being slowly powered up, but only once the electrical grid around it is stable enough to prevent it from short-circuiting. Your soul's wisdom has meticulously waited for this exact cosmic moment. Every single moment you've spent feeling lost in the labyrinth of human existence, every experience of spiritual hunger that no book, no teacher, no meditation technique seemed to fully satisfy, every solitary night you've gazed up at the twinkling tapestry of the stars and felt a poignant, almost physical homesickness for a place you couldn't consciously remember. This has all been an indispensable and exquisitely intelligent part of your soul's intricate design. It wasn't arbitrary suffering. It was purposeful preparation. Your higher self, that omniscient and omnipresent aspect of your being, has been diligently and masterfully managing your awakening trajectory, meticulously guiding your path and calibrating your energetic field to synchronize with the grand, overarching planetary ascension cycles. Like an expert celestial navigator, your higher self has ensured that your personal voyage aligns perfectly with the ebb and flow of cosmic tides, bringing you to this very moment of readiness with perfect precision and grace. This isn't random. It is destiny woven into the fabric of your soul. The profound isolation you may have experienced, the feeling of being an outsider looking in, was never a punishment for any perceived spiritual failure. Far from it. It was, in truth, a necessary and profoundly sacred recalibration time. Imagine a complex interstellar vessel undergoing critical systems upgrades in a secluded dock, far from the chaotic currents of space traffic. While your human personality may have wrestled with feelings of struggle, inadequacy, or profound loneliness, believing itself to be adrift in a sea of confusion, your consciousness, in its deepest layers, has been quietly and efficiently downloading vital upgrades. These are not minor software patches, but fundamental firmware installations that are transforming your very operating system. The waiting period, that long epoch of feeling on the brink of something monumental, is now unequivocally ending because the cosmic coordinates have finally aligned. The stars have converged, the planetary energies have stabilized, and the gates to your full potential are now opening. The time of quiet preparation is giving way to active participation. Right now, as these words resonate within your consciousness, as your eyes trace their meaning, a profound and unprecedented process is unfolding within you. Your physical DNA, that miraculous spiral helix of genetic information, is actively responding to galactic frequencies that were not merely inaccessible, but utterly unperceivable, even as recently as 5 years ago. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a tangible energetic shift. The intricate crystalline grid that surrounds and permeates Earth, acting as both a cosmic antenna and a planetary nervous system, has fundamentally shifted into a new, higher harmonic pattern. This monumental shift has created an unprecedented energetic environment. For the first time in millennia, the dormant starseed codes embedded deep within your being can now fully activate, unfurl, and blossom, without overwhelming the delicate intricacies of the human nervous system. You are being rewired, retuned, and recalibrated at a foundational level, allowing your multidimensional self to merge more seamlessly with your physical embodiment. This profound alignment and activation is precisely why synchronicities have been accelerating in your life with such astonishing frequency and intensity. Those seemingly random coincidences, those perfectly timed encounters, those uncanny alignments of events, they are not mere chance. They are the universe, your higher self, and your galactic family speaking to you in a language of energetic resonance, guiding your path with unerring precision. This is why certain spiritual concepts that once felt abstract, distant, or intellectual now resonate deeply within your core, feeling like a profound remembered truth, an intrinsic knowing that bypasses all logic. Your galactic memory banks, vast archives of cosmic wisdom and personal history stored within your multidimensional self, are coming gloriously online. This isn't happening because you've finally done enough inner work or achieved a mythical state of spiritual perfection. No, it's happening because the planetary field itself, the collective consciousness of Earth, has finally evolved and expanded sufficiently to support and sustain your full multidimensional awareness. You are being called forth by the very pulse of the cosmos. Some transmissions don't come through words. They bypass the logical mind and enter directly through frequency, through resonance, through a deep vibrational knowing that stirs the soul. If something within you just now vibrated, if a subtle tremor of recognition or an inner stirring resonated with these truths, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet profoundly powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and sacred mission remembrance. It is a direct energetic download, a guide from higher realms. The link to access this transformative resource is in the first pinned comment below this video, but please be aware, it is available only for a limited time. Phase 1. Recognize the activation sequence. The first foundational phase in this grand awakening requires a radical shift in perspective, a profound understanding that what you've meticulously called spiritual seeking, that relentless quest for meaning and connection, has actually been all along a sophisticated process of signal preparation. Your magnificent soul, an entity of boundless wisdom and foresight, has been assiduously fine-tuning your energetic receptivity, preparing your entire being for the reception of higher dimensional frequencies. Consider it like setting up a complex antenna array, meticulously calibrating each dish and receiver for a broadcast of unparalleled clarity and scope. Every meditation session that, to your human perception, felt frustratingly empty, devoid of profound insights or transcendent experiences. Every spiritual book that only partially resonated, leaving you with more questions than answers. Every revered teacher whose message, despite its apparent wisdom, felt incomplete or slightly off-key. These experiences were not indicators of your failure. On the contrary, they were all meticulously calibrating your internal receiving systems, refining your energetic filters, and preparing your consciousness for transmissions that transcend the limitations of traditional spiritual frameworks. You weren't searching for a path. You were building the very infrastructure for a new way of perceiving reality. You weren't failing at spiritual practice, dear soul. You were being prepared, with utmost precision and care, for transmissions that utterly transcend the often limited confines of traditional spiritual frameworks and human-centric understanding. These are not merely teachings or philosophies. They are direct energetic downloads, vibrational packets of light and information designed to ignite your cosmic blueprint. The pervasive restlessness you've often felt, that deep-seated, unshakable urge for something more, that sense of spiritual impatience that gnawed at your soul, it was never a flaw in your character or a sign of your inability to settle. Instead, it was your highly attuned consciousness detecting incoming galactic data streams, vast torrents of cosmic information that your human awareness, still in its preparatory stages, simply couldn't yet consciously process. Your soul was picking up the distant signals of home, long before your mind could interpret the message. The key recognition, the central revelation of this phase, is deeply liberating. Your spiritual journey hasn't been about becoming worthy of awakening, or proving your spiritual mettle, or earning your place among the enlightened. The concept of worthiness is a third-dimensional construct that has no place in the higher realms of unconditional love and inherent divine nature. Rather, your journey has been about the essential, painstaking process of developing the energetic capacity, the inner fortitude, and the vibrational resilience to safely handle the full, unadulterated force of your own magnificent cosmic identity without fragmentation. Imagine trying to power a megacity with a delicate household circuit. The system would overload and shatter. The delay you've experienced, that period of apparent waiting, has been profound protection, a safeguard against overwhelming your human vessel, rather than any form of cosmic punishment or spiritual withholding. It was a grace, a gift of time for integration. Phase 2. Clear the dimensional static. As starseeds navigating the dense vibrational fields of Earth, most of us inevitably carry what we refer to as dimensional static. This isn't merely an abstract concept. It's a tangible energetic phenomenon, much like the interference that distorts a radio signal. This static comprises residual energy patterns and vibrational imprints absorbed from consensual reality, the collective agreement of what is real and true within the third dimension, that inevitably interfere with your pure, clear galactic signal reception. It's crucial to understand that this static isn't primarily created by personal trauma or karmic imprints, though it can certainly feel similar in its distorting effects on your energy field. Instead, it's predominantly generated by prolonged and pervasive exposure to the deeply ingrained, often limiting, third-dimensional belief systems that fundamentally contradict and conflict with your soul's expansive, multidimensional nature. Beliefs in scarcity, separation, competition, linear time, and fear-based narratives act like heavy energetic cloaks, obscuring your innate brilliance. Every single instance where you've consciously or unconsciously tried to force your vast cosmic awareness, your innate knowing, into the restrictive confines of conventional spiritual containers, those rigid dogmas, prescribed practices, or external doctrines that don't quite fit your unique energetic blueprint. You've inadvertently created interference patterns in your delicate energy field. This is like trying to pour the ocean into a teacup. The attempt itself creates turbulence and spillage. Every moment you've doubted your own profound inner knowing, that deep wellspring of truth within your soul, in order to conform to external expectations, to appease others, or to fit into a predefined societal or spiritual mold, you've added additional layers of this dimensional static. These layers muffle your star family communications, making the whispers of your guides and the subtle impulses of your higher self seem distant, unclear, or easily dismissed. You've unconsciously blurred your own magnificent cosmic signal. The clearing process, therefore, isn't about traditional healing of deep-seated wounds or resolving past karma in the conventional sense. While those processes have their own vital place in human evolution, this particular clearing is about something far more specific. It's about systematically removing the incompatible programming, the foreign operating system that was never truly yours to begin with. It's about stripping away the accumulated layers of conditioned perception that have veiled your true self. Your unique energy field needs to be lovingly restored to its original, pristine galactic frequency signature, like tuning a finely crafted crystal back to its resonant purity. This profound restoration happens not through arduous effort, but through the simple, yet powerful act of conscious recognition and discernment, actively identifying what truly belongs to your soul's authentic truth, what resonates deeply within your core, versus what merely belongs to Earth's dense collective conditioning and societal programming. This discernment is your spiritual compass. The truly miraculous aspect of this process is that the very moment you stop trying to make your awakening look, feel, or proceed like everyone else's spiritual journey, the moment you release the comparison and embrace your unique trajectory, the dimensional static begins to clear automatically and effortlessly. It's as if a great energetic sigh of relief washes over your being. Your unique galactic lineage, with its specific heritage, its particular star family connections, and its inherent energetic blueprint, has its own deeply personalized activation sequences. These sequences are as individual as a snowflake or a fingerprint, and they fundamentally do not, and are not meant to, match conventional enlightenment models or widely accepted spiritual paradigms. Your path is uniquely yours, forged in the stars, and destined to unfold in its own perfect timing. Embrace this singularity. It is your greatest strength. Phase 3. Activate your cosmic DNA. Beyond the mere genetic information that defines your biological heritage, your physical DNA, in its deepest, most sacred aspects, carries far more than scientists currently understand. It contains intricate, dormant galactic instruction sets, like encrypted cosmic software waiting for the correct key. These profound instruction sets are not activated by sheer willpower, nor are they unlocked solely through traditional spiritual practice or mental effort. They are instead precisely triggered by specific, complex frequency combinations, harmonizing with an intricate interplay of cosmic timing and planetary field conditions that have, crucially, only very recently aligned. Imagine a lock that requires not just one key, but a specific frequency, a particular stellar alignment, and a certain energetic pressure to finally turn. The universe itself is providing the confluence of these conditions now. The activation process, when it truly begins, doesn't feel like learning something new, like acquiring fresh knowledge or developing a novel skill. Instead, it feels deeply, intimately, like a profound act of remembering, like rediscovering an ancient, familiar melody that has always resided within your cellular memory. Ancient knowledge, wisdom whispered across galaxies and epochs, surfaces effortlessly not as something you need to study, but as present moment knowing, a clear, unequivocal certainty that arises from within. Skills and abilities that you've never consciously developed. Talents that seemed utterly foreign to your human experience suddenly feel natural, intuitive, and readily accessible. This isn't merely personal evolution, a slow, linear progression of self-improvement. No, this is the glorious and breathtaking restoration of your original soul capacities, the reawakening of the divine blueprint that has lain dormant, patiently awaiting this auspicious time. It is a homecoming for your deepest self. In preparation for this grand unveiling, your nervous system, that intricate network of electrical and chemical pathways, has been quietly, subtly, and diligently upgrading itself. It has been preparing, behind the scenes, to handle the expanded states of consciousness, the higher vibrational influx, and the sheer volume of multidimensional information that is now becoming available. The heightened sensitivity you've experienced in recent years, the increased awareness of subtle energies, the intense reactions to discordant environments, the need for profound periods of solitude, the often overwhelming difficulty with harsh, low-frequency environments or emotionally charged situations. These have not been weaknesses or flaws. They have all been crucial, undeniable symptoms of your delicate human system diligently preparing itself for higher frequency operation. Your body is becoming a more refined instrument, a more sophisticated receiver for cosmic intelligence. When the cosmic DNA finally activates in its full glory, you don't abruptly become someone entirely new, an unrecognizable entity divorced from your past self. The transformation is far more organic and profound. Instead, you become, with startling clarity and vibrant authenticity, exactly who you've always been beneath the myriad layers of human conditioning, societal expectations, and egoic constructs. The personality, that familiar facade, will undoubtedly shift, soften, and align, shedding its limiting patterns. But the essential self, your core divine essence, emerges more clearly, more brilliantly, and more powerfully than ever before. It's like a masterpiece slowly being revealed as centuries of grime and paint are gently removed, revealing the vibrant, original colors and intricate details beneath. You are simply remembering your true, magnificent form. Phase 4. Establish multidimensional awareness. True awakening, the kind that aligns with your starseed heritage, isn't about transcending or escaping the physical dimension, seeking to leave behind the challenges and density of Earth. That perspective often leads to spiritual bypassing, or an inability to fully ground one's gifts. Instead, it is about learning to consciously and gracefully operate across multiple dimensions simultaneously. It is about becoming a living bridge between worlds. Your expanded awareness learns to skillfully anchor itself firmly in third-dimensional reality, engaging with the practicalities of daily life, while simultaneously maintaining an active, clear and consistent connection to higher plane intelligence and profound galactic guidance. This isn't about being half here, half there. It's about being fully present in all aspects of your multidimensional existence. This crucial phase requires a profound shift in how you perceive and process information. It demands that you learn to trust, with unwavering conviction, insights and guidance that come through channels other than purely linear thinking, logical deduction, or sensory perception. Your intuition, which has likely been a strong undercurrent throughout your life, expands dramatically, transforming into direct knowing. A clear, unequivocal understanding that bypasses analysis entirely. Your emotional sensitivity, often perceived as a vulnerability in the lower dimensions, transforms into a powerful tool of energetic discernment, allowing you to read the subtle vibrational landscape of people, places, and situations with startling accuracy. Furthermore, your dreams, which might once have seemed like random nightly occurrences, evolve into vivid, coherent communication portals, becoming direct channels of interaction with your higher self, your galactic aspects, and your benevolent star family. The initial challenge for most starseeds isn't necessarily accessing multidimensional awareness. Many possess an innate capacity to glimpse other realities or perceive subtle energies quite naturally from a young age. The deeper, more nuanced challenge lies in stabilizing this expanded awareness, integrating it into your daily existence so seamlessly that you can function effectively and harmoniously in third-dimensional life while simultaneously maintaining your expanded perspective. The goal isn't fleeting transcendence, where you might momentarily touch higher realms only to crash back into ordinary reality. No, the ultimate goal is profound, grounded integration, living as a fully embodied multidimensional being, where the wisdom of the cosmos informs your every earthly step. This is where true mastery lies. As this multidimensional awareness solidifies within you, you begin to understand, with absolute clarity, that your grand cosmic mission isn't some separate, lofty endeavor divorced from your human experience. It is intrinsically interwoven with every aspect of your life. Your awakening, in its very essence, serves the collective not by demanding grand acts of heroism, but by demonstrating, through your very being, new possibilities for human consciousness. You become a living testament to what is possible, inspiring others simply by embodying your truth. You remain gracefully grounded in practical service, whether that service is expressed through your relationships, your creative work, your professional endeavors, or simply your presence. Your expanded awareness allows you to bring a higher frequency, a deeper understanding, and a more profound love into every interaction, every choice, and every moment of your human experience, illuminating the path for others. Phase 5. Embody your frequency signature. Every single starseed carries within their energetic blueprint a truly unique frequency signature, much like a distinct vibrational chord in the grand symphony of the cosmos. This signature is not an arbitrary energetic pattern. It is a meticulously crafted divine resonance that contributes to planetary awakening in a specific, irreplaceable way. Your signature isn't something you create through arduous spiritual work, through years of meditation, or through the acquisition of advanced knowledge. Far from it. It is something intrinsically you, something you uncover by diligently, lovingly, and consciously removing everything that isn't authentically you, everything that masks or distorts your innate brilliance. It's a process of energetic excavation, like chiseling away layers of dense marble to reveal the exquisite, luminous form that has always existed within. The embodiment phase of your awakening is precisely about learning to emit your natural, unadulterated frequency consistently, like a steady, unwavering beacon, regardless of external circumstances, challenges, or the fluctuating energies around you. You become, in essence, a walking transmission, a living conduit of your home star's unique healing qualities, its wisdom, and its pure vibrational resonance. This profound embodiment happens not through strenuous effort, through force of will, or through constant striving. Paradoxically, it happens through the exquisite act of deep relaxation, through surrendering into your most natural, authentic state of being. It's a letting go, a gentle unfolding, allowing your true frequency to simply emanate without resistance. As you begin to embody your frequency signature more fully and consistently, a fascinating phenomenon occurs. Others will inevitably begin responding to your presence differently, often without consciously understanding why. They might feel a sense of calm, a surge of inspiration, a gentle upliftment, or an inexplicable sense of peace in your vicinity. You are not actively trying to influence anyone. You are not attempting to preach or persuade. Rather, your stabilized, high-frequency galactic resonance automatically and gracefully recalibrates the energy field around you, much like a tuning fork causes other objects to vibrate at its specific pitch. This is one of the most powerful and often overlooked ways planetary healing actually occurs. One activated, embodied being at a time, each radiating their unique cosmic note, subtly elevating the collective vibration and creating ripples of profound transformation across the entire planet. Your very existence becomes a catalyst for light. With your frequency signature fully embodied, your choices, your words, and your actions begin to align, with increasing precision and effortlessness, with cosmic intelligence rather than being driven by fleeting personal preference, egoic desires, or societal conditioning. You find yourself guided by an invisible hand, an inner compass that always points true north. Consequently, you experience being in the right place at the right time more frequently, encountering the perfect people, receiving the exact opportunities, and witnessing synchronistic events unfold with astonishing regularity. This is because you are no longer operating from the limited, often chaotic framework of ego-based navigation. Instead, you are moving in exquisite harmony with galactic intelligence, flowing with the currents of universal wisdom, becoming an active, conscious participant in the divine orchestration of creation. Your path becomes a dance with destiny. Phase 6. Anchor your mission. The activation of your mission, the purpose for which your soul incarnated at this crucial time, doesn't typically arrive as a sudden, dramatic revelation, a booming voice from the heavens, or a specific, neatly packaged job description. Those Hollywood-esque portrayals often create unrealistic expectations. More often, and far more profoundly, your mission emerges as a natural, organic flow of joyful service that effortlessly utilizes your unique gifts, your inherent talents, and your deepest passions in precisely the way the world most urgently needs them. It is a perfect dovetail of your inner calling and the outer demand. Understand this deeply. Your mission has been meticulously preparing itself, evolving and refining its expression, while you, in turn, were diligently preparing yourself through all the preceding phases of your awakening. You are not finding your mission. You are aligning with a mission that has always been waiting for you. The profound work you are called to do, the specific avenues through which your unique frequency will manifest, may not always look overtly spiritual to others, especially to those who adhere to conventional definitions of spiritual work. You might not become a guru, a healer, or a meditation teacher, though those paths are certainly valid. Your mission could manifest through art, science, environmental activism, entrepreneurship, technology, education, or even the subtle alchemy of nurturing a family. Regardless of its external form, every starseed mission carries a profound energetic impact. It fundamentally involves transmitting higher frequencies, infusing divine light, and conscious awareness through your particular area of expertise, your chosen profession, or your deepest interest. The specific form, the outer packaging of your service, matters far less than the purity of the frequency you bring to it, the conscious presence you embody, and the intention you infuse into every action. As your mission begins to clarify and unfurl, a powerful shift occurs. You instinctively stop waiting for external permission, for official validation, or for perfect conditions to miraculously appear before you begin contributing your unique gifts. You realize that perfect conditions are often an illusion, a subtle form of procrastination. The mission, in its infinite wisdom, unfolds organically and gracefully through the simple yet profound act of following your authentic joy and trusting your natural abilities. You become a conduit for cosmic intelligence, implicitly trusting that your magnificent soul, with its vast perspective and deep connection to the planetary consciousness, knows precisely how to serve the collective awakening process. This trust liberates you to act with courage and conviction, guided by an inner knowing that transcends rational analysis. Perhaps the most important and deeply liberating recognition of all is this: your very presence itself, your embodied authenticity, is a profound form of service. You do not have to accomplish anything extraordinary by human standards, or achieve monumental feats to fulfill your mission. While many starseeds are indeed called to impactful endeavors, the foundational truth remains: being authentically, courageously, and vibrantly yourself in a world that has, in many ways, forgotten its cosmic nature and its inherent divinity is, in itself, a revolutionary act. Your steady light, your unique frequency, and your grounded awareness create a powerful ripple effect, shifting the energetic landscape around you and gently reminding others of their own forgotten cosmic origins. You are a living testament, a silent beacon, and your simple presence holds immense transformative power. Phase 7. Trust the cosmic timeline. The final and perhaps most liberating phase of this profound awakening journey involves a radical act of surrender, releasing your personal timelines, your ego's projections of how and when things should happen, to the infinitely superior wisdom of cosmic intelligence. This doesn't imply becoming passive, detached, or resigned to fate. On the contrary, it signifies an active, conscious alignment of your every thought, word, and action with the greater, more intricate orchestration that has been skillfully guiding your path all along. It's akin to a master musician trusting the conductor of a grand orchestra, knowing that their individual contribution finds its perfect place within the larger divine composition. You are not giving up control. You are realigning with true, universal control. Every moment of preparation, every seemingly frustrating delay, every period of profound confusion, every unexpected detour, every perceived setback. Each of these experiences has served an essential, intelligent purpose in the larger, more exquisite design of your soul's journey and the planetary awakening. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been arbitrary. Your personal awakening is intricately synchronized with the evolving needs of the planet, with the grand rhythm of cosmic cycles, and with universal laws that operate on scales far beyond human comprehension or linear understanding. Trusting this cosmic timeline, surrendering to its perfect unfolding, allows your mission to manifest and unfold not through struggle, but with effortless grace, impeccable timing, and divine efficiency. You become a co-creator, moving in harmony with the universe's breath. As this deep trust solidifies, you begin to perceive current world events not merely as crises, chaotic disruptions, or signs of impending doom. Instead, your expanded perception reveals them as powerful activation catalysts, cosmic pressure points meticulously designed to awaken humanity to its higher potential, to shake off ancient slumber and propel conscious evolution forward. Your unique role within this dynamic, transformative period becomes strikingly clear: to steadfastly maintain your inner light and stabilize your frequency, regardless of the external chaos, turbulence, or uncertainty that may swirl around you. You understand that your unwavering stability, your grounded presence, and your consistent emanation of higher frequencies contribute immeasurably to collective healing, providing an anchor of peace and clarity for all. You become a lighthouse in the storm. The cosmic timeline, unlike human-made schedules, operates not through rigid linear cause and effect, but through the elegant, fluid principles of synchronicity and profound flow. It is a dance of energetic resonance and divine timing. As you align with it more completely, dissolving the ego's need to control and surrendering to the vast intelligence of the universe, you cease to swim against the current. Instead, you become an integral and harmonious part of this magnificent cosmic dance, effortlessly manifesting your highest potential and contributing, with every beat of your heart, to the grand tapestry of creation. This alignment is not merely an end state or a destination. It is a continuous, unfolding journey into ever-deepening layers of cosmic awareness, purposeful existence, and boundless, unconditional love. Your awakening is a testament to the universe's infinite wisdom, and your path, though uniquely yours, is profoundly intertwined with the destiny of all. And if your heart is calling for guidance on divine love and sacred union, I also bring transmissions on Arcturian heart wisdom, where we explore the twin flame journey, heart healing, and attracting your divine counterpart. You'll find the link in the description.